Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What it do, what it ain't. This your girl Star J Craziness, and I'm coming to you, and you with another word on the street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So it's whole lot of been going on with this Erica Mena. We're just gonna say versus the Living Hip Hop franchise at this point. Because at one point in time, she wasn't speaking out. She wasn't saying shh. But then here she come with her fake ass apology. And then you can even tell she wasn't sincere. And somebody wrote that for her, but we ain't even gonna go there. Then we had the PR person for her not too long ago. Make sure you check out that video I did that on where he talking about she feel disappointed that she didn't get a seat at the round table when they was talking about all this issue that really came about because of what she said to Spice, which I felt too that she should have been there even though she probably wouldn't have cared or even would have came. It don't make no mind. But now we done got to a point where Mona Scott has been asked about the situation. And this lady gonna sit up here and basically say, it's not on me. I'm not really a part of the franchise anymore. I don't handle the day-to-day of what's going on. But your ass probably getting a check from this still. You probably still getting paid from this. Yeah, so Mona, dismiss me with that. Because you still be in the know. Anyways, I'm going to play this clip for y'all where she discusses this half-ass, woe is me, I'm not into that stuff anymore, I'm moving on to bigger and better things, when she was on that Angela Yee Way Up podcast. So y'all check this out and we'll be back.
So you've been tied to that franchise for so long, and every time something goes,
13 years.
Yeah, every time something goes wrong, Mona Scott Young is the person that people always go to. And I don't know that you still handle day to day.
Listen, it has been 13 years. That machine is self-sustaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the field. I'm not, and I know it's hard for people to understand that, which is why, it's like a double-edged sword, right? You can't be like, oh, here I am to provide the opportunities and for the accolades, and then be like, oh, that backlash.
Right. I'm not involved.
Don't bug me with the backlash. So I know that people are going to have their narratives, what they want to believe, and I'm not about to sit there like this going back and forth.
Oh,
right?
You're just right. Handled.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, what was that? Mona?
That was very simply that the network had put out their statement and they had handled it.
Right.
So people were coming to me, and what they don't understand is at this point, I see the show on the same basis that they see the show.
Okay, so you like,
right?
Oh, damn.
I'm not, I'm not involved with the cuts anymore. I'm not in the field. The cast will tell you this.
Bullshit. Now, Mona Scott Young, because that's what you like people to call you. Make sure they put the young at the end. Bullshit. I don't care if you're not a part of the cuts, you're not part of casting, you are not even down there behind the scenes with the camera people. People are still going to involve you and put you in the face of this Love and Hip Hop franchise because you came out with foolery. Okay, this is like your baby. So now since it's all grown up, you want to leave it and put it in somebody else's hands and then let them get the backlash. Nah, boo, you gonna get it as well. You feel me? And then gonna have, well, people was coming into me and talking about situation. I'm not finna sit on social media and go back and forth with people. But you put out a word talking about it's handled. You shouldn't even say nothing if you're not really a part of the Love and Hip Hop franchise. You done moved on to bigger and better things. No, you will always and forever be associated with this foolery. Period, point blank. Word, sentence, or none. But you knew you had to go ahead and say something. Girl, dismiss me with this BS. But continue.
There is actually a group of, because people are always like, oh, the man, where are the black people making show? There's a group of black women, on the ground making this show. And so it's like the whole idea that everything, but that's been since day one.
Right.
So it's hard for me to say at this point, well, I wasn't there. And so I let it ride, and I hope that it,
You hope that.
it rides out
Yeah.
and it corrects itself, because I do believe that, the network saw this as a teachable moment, right? I know that they did some kind of a digital piece
Yeah.
at the end of this, but yeah, I'm not day to day on the franchise anymore. I'm making movies now. Created a platform, created an opportunity, right? Put it in the hands of folks. Shout out to LaShawn Browning, Antoinette Media, Donna Ed Rochelle. There is a team,
Okay.
of Black women doing this show.
So Mona said it's not me no more.
I'm just saying, but I get it though.
Right.
I understand why people still
We're gonna always associate you with
heavily
love and hip hop.
associate. Exactly, heavily associate. And look, I'm proud of the platform. I'm proud of the opportunities it has presented. I think we've seen a lot of good come from it, in terms of what the cast has been able to go on and do, and they've prospered, and so
Y'all definitely get in them comments and let your girl know what you think about what Mona said about this whole situation. But we're going to move right along. Now, Erica Mena, she got a wind of this, and she had a little response from Miss Mona. So, Erica, she took to her Instagram story, and she had reposted this clip that's been circling around with what Mona had to say. So, she goes to say, so, at Mona Scott Young, you're saying that fake Olivia Pope post wasn't you handling anything, just you desperately trying to save face, just like the network is. Got it. And I feel the same way. Mona only came out because she too was getting a backlash, because like Jasmine Brand said, and Mona Scott already know in her mind that we will forever associate you with love and hip hop. Don't care what city, what state. It's still gonna be Mona Scott Young. Period. All right. So y'all just let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, and I will see you on the next Word on the Street.